Ken Spielbauer, head coach for Wapello. Aaron Steffner, head coach for Mediapolis. Both teams are on the field, or excuse me, the court. Looks like Wapello will have the opening serve. Both teams are ready to go. Line judge has the ball and is ready to hand it to Wapello. It looks like serving for number Wapello to begin will be number 10, Addison Lowling. Officials checking to make sure everyone's in the correct rotation. And we'll be ready. Addison Lowling with the ball for the Wapello, set to serve. Here comes the serve. Serve receive by Springsteen, set by Johnson to the middle. T gets it off, blocked by Wapello, falls on Mediapolis side. Point Arrows. That block, I believe, by number 13, Kenna Lands and Mariah Mitchell. Here comes the serve. Serve receive by Shelby Steffner. Maya Johnson decides just to dink it over. And it falls. Score is knotted at 1-1. Back to serve for the Bullets. Ruthie John. She moves over to the left side of the court. Again, servers aren't restricted. They can be anywhere behind the line. Walpole is a nice serve reception. Mitchell tries to put it down. Returned by Mediapolis. This time, though, back on Mediapolis side, and 4 hits on the Bullets will be side out Wapello, and Wapello leads 2-1. Back to serve, libero, number 9, Kirsten Hank. For the Arrows, again, the Arrows lead 2-1 in this first set of the evening. There's the serve. Steffner, serve reception. Johnson has to change it. Caitlin T puts it down from the middle, but Wapello's ready for it. They'll get some offense out of it. Over by Ely, off of Bullett's hands, and that'll go down for point number 3. Hank's ready with the serve. There's the whistle. Goes the serve. Serve reception by Ruthie John. Maya Johnson sets it to the middle. T puts it down. It's right off of Hank's hands and falls inbounds though, so side out Meepo. And back to serve for the Bullets, Maya Johnson. She'll be setting for the back row now, so all the hitters be available in the front row. We have Ellie Gerber in for the Bullets right now. Wapello, number 5. Mariah Mitchell decides to dink it over, and it falls in an open space. That'll be side out Wapello. Wapello leads 4-2. Going back to serve for the Arrows, we have Holly Massner. The serve received by Shelby Steffner. Johnson sets it to the right strong side hitter. Caitlin T puts it down, but returned by Wapello. They're getting some offense out of it. Mitchell tries to put it over, blocked by Meepo. Wapello comes back and gets a kill from number 7, Tiffany Parsons, for point 5. Wapello leads 5-2. Massner back behind the line, ready to serve. Serve received by Ruthie John. Maya Johnson for the set. Ellie Gerber puts it down. It goes off the hands of Mitchell and Parsons for a kill. Side out Mediapolis. 5-3. Caitlin T back to serve for the Bullets. T leads the team with 27 kills and 7 aces this season. Here comes the serve. Jump serve by T. That's an ace serve. Falls in the outstretched hands of Massner. We'll pull the Bullets within 1. 5-4 with the Arrows leading. T set to serve. Here comes the serve. Another one to Mitchell this time. It hits the ceiling as it goes over. That counts as out of bounds, so that knots a score at 5-5. T again with the jump serve. This one goes to number 2, Massner. Wapello gets good offense out of it. setter Lowling gets it to Mariah Mitchell, and she puts it down for a kill. Side out Arrows, and Mitchell back to serve for the Arrows. She leads the team with aces, so she's a threat in the back row as well as the front row for the Bullets. And there was a bullet to Helena Hilliard. Bullets are dodging around trying to get it over, went off too many hands and went out of bounds. Point Wapello. Bullets need a good serve reception here. A good time for them to score while Mitchell's in the back row. Hilliard to Johnson to Gerber. She puts it down the line, goes off Mitchell's hands, so out of bounds on Wapello. Mediapolis side out. Wapello leads 7-6. Mackenzie Springsteen back to serve for the Bullets. She came in and Ellie Gerber took a seat on the bench. Springsteen with also a jump serve. Libero Wapello gets it. A kill attempt by number 10, Lowling. This time, McKenna Cruz is ready for the Bullets and puts it cross court. Knots the tie at 7-7. Springsteen with the serve. Right now for Wapello, we have Mitchell in the back row, Massner and Kirsten Hank. Nice serve reception by Massner. Back set over to number 7, Tiffany Parsons. It's touched by Mediapolis as it's going out of bounds, so side out Wapello. That makes the score 8-7 with Wapello leading. Number 12, who just checked into the ball game, is back to serve. That would be Samantha Smith. Serve received by Mediapolis, back set by Johnson. Hilliard dinks it over from the center, goes down for point Meepo. Not to score at 8-8. Back to serve. McKenna Cruz. Cruz, a junior, 5'9" outside hitter. Here comes the serve. She serves it to the middle. It goes off Mitchell's hands. Kirsten, and then we have number 15, Dylan Land, just trying to get over. Hilliard goes for the strong side kill attempt, blocked by Meepo, goes out of bounds, so side out Wapello. That block was by, I believe, Mitchell and Lowling. Back to serve for the Arrows is number 7, Parsons. Arrows lead 9-8 in the first set of the evening. A good contest here in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, North Division. Scores table has a question maybe on who's serving right now. Checking the Mediapolis scorebook, I believe. Official Gary Kessler checking the rotation. So everything's good to go. Again, after that pause, Tiffany Parsons ready to serve the ball, and here it comes. Serve received by Mackenzie Springsteen, set by Johnson. John on the outside to put it out. Blocked by Wapello, but it comes back on Mediapolis side, falls out of bounds, so side out Meepo, and the score's tied again at 9-9. I'll tell you what, folks, if you're home, you still have time to come to the game, you'll see a really great matchup. It's just back and forth tonight. Shelby Stuffner with the serve. She serves it out of bounds. That'll be side out Wapello. And back to serve will be right at the beginning of the rotation again. Addison Lowling for the Arrows. Springsteen with the serve reception. Maya Johnson has a short set to Ruthie John in the middle. Or excuse me, Caitlin T. T puts it down for a kill. Side out Meepo, and that ties the score again. Ruthie John back to serve for the Bullets. John hits it. A little bit too much mustard on that one. Out of bounds. Side out Wapello. That'll have Kirsten Hank back to serve for Wapello. And Wapello leads 11-10. This one's just back and forth. Steffner with the serve reception goes backwards. Johnson has to run it down. Ellie Gerber tries to dink it over. Wasn't sure where she was there in connection with the net. Puts it into the net. Point Wapello. Hank has the serve reception by Cruz. Johnson tries to get it to the middle to Caitlin T. We have a net violation, number 13, I believe. Kenna Lands is being called for that. So side out Meepo. Johnson back to serve. That one out of bounds. We have a lot of serving errors right now. Side out for Wapello. Wapello leads 13-11, and back to serve for the Arrows is number 2, Holly Massner. Serves up. Steffner sets it. Serve receives it. Johnson decides to put it over herself instead of setting it. Catches Wapello off guard. Point Meepo. Side out Meepo, Caitlin T back to serve for the Bullets. Bullets trail 13-12. T with the serve. In the back row, we have Massner. Massner takes it. It comes right off of her, goes over the net. Offense for Mediapolis. Ellie Gerber's hit. Comes off a block by number 5, Mitchell, and number 7, Tiffany Parsons, but falls on the Wapello side for a Mediapolis point. Scores all tied up again, 13-13. Here's T with the serve. Again, a jump serve that Caitlin uses. And that one just bounces right inside the out-of-bounds line for an ace serve. Wapello thought it was out of bounds, and I think a lot of Mediapolis did it first, but it definitely did fall inside the line and caught us all off guard. Here's T back for the serve again. Mediapolis' first lead of the ball game, actually. And a net violation. Another serving error by the Bullets. Not to score at 14-14. Back to serve for Wapello. We have Mariah Mitchell. A bullet. Helena Hilliard handles it. Mediapolis really can't get any offense out of it. McKenna Cruz tries to flat-foot it over, goes into the net. Point Wapello. Wapello leads 15-14. Mitchell back for the serve for the Arrows. A lefty. This one also an ace serve. Shelby Steffner. The serve reception, it goes right out of bounds. So this gives the Arrows a 2-point lead, 16-14. Mitchell again leads the team with aces. This time just catches the net, but falls over on the Mediapolis side for another ace serve. Headed at Steffner's direction. Timeout Meepo. Wapello leads 17-14 in this first set of the night. I'll go ahead and go through some of our sponsors. For the Dogcast, we have Serve Pro, provides fire and water restoration like it never ever happened. Call Serve Pro at 319-754-8050. USG wishes the Bulldogs and Bullets a great season on the field and the Bullets a fantastic season on the court. Mediapolis Natural Health can offer you a better way of life naturally. Your body may be lacking the nutrients and adjustments it needs. See Dr. Aaron or Dr. Lori for free consultation on their new services. And again, Mitchell's still back to serve for the Arrows. Arrows lead 17-14. 2 straight ace serves by Mitchell. This time, this one goes out of bounds. Serving error by Wapello this time. Back to serve for the Bullets. We have Mackenzie Springsteen. She checks into the ball game to play the back row. Ellie Gerber checks out. In the back row for the Arrows, we have Hank, Massner, and Mitchell. Here comes a jump serve by this one. Serve receive goes over. McKenna Cruz is at the net for the Bullets. Puts it right back down. Point Meepo. So 16-17. Mediapolis trails. Again, Hank, Massner, and Mitchell in the back row for the Arrows. Here comes a serve. Serve reception by Hank. Nice set there by Lowling. Back set, but hitting error by that's Grace Ely, I believe, ties the game at 17-17. Springsteen with the serve. This one rolls right up Massner's arm. Bad serve reception. That one goes down as an ace. And this time we have a timeout Wapello. Mediapolis leads 18-17. I'll continue telling you who our sponsors are. Again, for the Dogcast, we have DMC Mutual Insurance Association has agents who can find you farm and home insurance tailored to fit your needs. Contact DMC Mutual in Mediapolis and find out which agent is in your area. Morning Sun Farm Implement, they are a sponsor for both the Indian Cast and the Dogcast, is your local Kubota dealer. Whether it's lawn or garden or in the field, see Brad or Dean and make your next drive a Kubota. Mediapolis Savings Bank sponsors Mediapolis schools and the Mediapolis community. Go Dogs and Bullets, and Legends Pizza Junction will continue. Both teams back out on the court. Springsteen set to serve for the Bullets. We'll see if the timeout freezes Springsteen behind the service line, and it worked. That one sails out of bounds. Service error. Side out Wapello. Score is tied 18-18. Back to serve for the Arrows. We have number 12, Samantha Smith. Comes to serve. Serve reception by Springsteen. Johnson has to trace it down. Shelby Steffner tries a kill attempt from the back row. Goes out of bounds. Point Wapello, 19-18. As the Arrows lead. And again, number 12, Samantha Smith with the serve. Springsteen with the serve reception set by Steffner. Bullets just have to free ball it over. Number 7, Tiffany Parsons tries for a kill. Comes off a block, but falls out of bounds after diving. Steffner tries to pick it up. Another point, Wapello. Arrows lead 20-18. Samantha Smith with the serve. Springsteen, good serve reception, gets it to Johnson. She can do a short set to Hilliard, and it falls for a kill. I think they're also calling somebody in the net for Wapello. I'm not sure what the call was. Side out for Mediapolis. McKenna Cruz back to serve for the Bullets. Bullets trail 20-19. Comes to serve, and another service error by Mediapolis. Boy, we've had lots of serving errors by Mediapolis. That's 5 or 6 that I have down so far. Wapello's had a few, but not nearly as many. Number 7, Tiffany Parsons, back to serve for the Arrows. Here comes the serve. McKenna Cruz gets the ball, puts it to Maya Johnson. Ruthie John tries to put it down on the weak side. Back blocked over by Wapello. Mitchell with a dig there. And number 13, Kenna Lands tries to put it down. We have a good volley going between both teams. Now we're number 15. That's Dina Lands put that one down for 22. So the score is 22-19. Arrows lead. Timeout Mediapolis. Again, sponsors for the Dogcast. I'm trying to get through them this time. We have Legends Pizza Junction on Main Street. Offers pizza, pasta, salads, sandwiches, desserts, and more. Check out Legends Pizza Junction's menu on Facebook. Hawkeye Petter Shop celebrates 70 years in business in the Mediapolis and remains loyal to the Mediapolis community and school district. Career Construction can help you build your dream home from top to bottom. Check out their new Main Street location and check with Dustin for a free estimate. MTC Technologies provides replays of various Mediapolis games. Sign up for MTC's Cable Channel 10 and relive the action. Agraway Partners wants to be your partner in the field. See Dan Denny, your local Agraway representative. Again, Tiffany Parsons back to serve for Wapello. Wapello leads 22-19. Bullets need a side out. We'll see if the timeout did much. Again, we're checking the book right now. Fitchell Kester over there checking on the rotation of Mediapolis. Seems to me like they would have returned in the same places that they were in before the timeout. Coach Spielbauer wandering to the table too. Probably wants to keep the momentum going for Wapello. Pretty much a game of momentum here. Right now, Wapello has the momentum. They're leading 22-19. Parsons back there, probably anxious to serve. She gets the whistle from the official, and she's ready. Comes the serve. Serve received by Springsteen. Johnson puts it over. We have a Wapello player. I believe that's number 13, Kenna Lands. They called in the net, so side out, Mediapolis. Shelby Steffner back to serve for the Bullets. Bullets trail 22-20 in the first set of the night. Comes the serve. No, Kirsten Hank gets it. We're getting some offense out of it for Wapello. Number 15, Dina Lands tries to put it down, but comes back over. Mediapolis gets some offense out of it, and a kill put down by Caitlin T. That pulls the Bullets within one. It's 22-21. Shelby Steffner still serving. In the back row for Wapello, we have Hank, Parsons, and Mitchell. Number 15 lands a kill attempt again. Mediapolis digs it. Kill attempt by Ruthie John. This time just misses the outstretched hands of Kirsten Hank. Falls down for a kill. Ties the score. 22-all. Now we have timeout Wapello. Again, the score is knotted at 22, and I will attempt to get through the Dogcast sponsors. Good problem to have. Agriway Partners wants to be your partner in the field. See Dan Denny, your local Agriway rep. Federal Mogul is currently hiring machine technicians and other professions. Check out openings at www.federalmogul.com and search for jobs in Burlington. Two Rivers Bank and Trust, Myers Construction, Mediapolis Athletic Boosters, Meepo Foods, Standard of Beaverdale, and Ride Electric. Again, Shelby Steffner serving for the Bullets. Scores tied 22-22 in the first set. Here comes the serve. Hank takes it. Lowling sets. Lands bumps it over. Maya Johnson with the set. Caitlin T has a kill attempt. Wapello's going to get it back over from the back row. That was number 7, Tiffany Parsons. We have some net play, and they're calling number, 15, Dina Lynn Lands in the net. So it gives the Bullets a lead, 23-22, with Steffner still serving. Here goes the serve. This time, Hank has it. To number 7 Parsons and over by Lands. This one sails out of bounds. Makes the score 24-22. Game point for the Bullets. Steffner back with the serve. And serve reception. Sails out of bounds. Mediapolis takes game 1. 25-22. Both teams will take a 3-minute timeout. Set 1 goes to the Bullets, but a close one, back and forth the whole time. We'll talk about the sponsors here for the Indian Cast. We have Midwest Restoration, Hewitt Excavating, Ride Electric, SCC, Grimm Brothers, Moore Plumbing and HVAC, Wapello Athletic Booster Club, Sunshine Dental, Louisa Communication, JD's Irish Ivy, Schaefer Construction, Wapello Nursing and Rehab, State Bank of Wapello, Steve Ernest Insurance Agency, Morning Sun Farm Implement, sponsor for both the Indian Cast and the Dogcast, Community Bank, Hedge Above, and Animal Angels. Right now we have the student section out there serving for T-shirts. If they serve and hit a T-shirt, they'll own the T-shirt. Again, the Bullets were victorious in set 1, 25-22. Bullets should open set 2 with a serve. If you're enjoying our broadcast, to help keep them free by becoming a sponsor, contact us by calling our office at 319-394-3647. Check out scores, pictures, schedules, and info on your favorite team by becoming a fan. Like Sportscast Media on Facebook. If you would like your business message heard by thousands of people at once, we can make it happen. Let us show you real numbers from our streaming reports that will prove to you that advertising with us works. Learn more about affordable and effective advertising by contacting our office at 319-394-3647. We have the network schedule listed on our website. If you'd like to find out what games we're covering, click on the network broadcast schedule link on the site. And if you'd like to talk to someone about broadcasting sports at your school, contact Sportscast Media by calling again 319-394-3647 or go to our website at www.sportscastmedia.com. The Arrows have returned to the court, still waiting on the Bullets. We have the Wapello student section flying a flag, and the Wapello student section is carrying a corn stalk. So both good symbols of Iowa right now, especially the corn stalk. I guess with 911 yesterday, the Mediapolis kids decided to dress in red, white, and blue. And Wapello, their student crowd is, well, the farm theme. I see a cow, a lot of farmers' hats. Again, both teams have taken the court. This is set 2 of varsity action between the Mediapolis Bullets and the Wapello Arrows. This is Kim Scheitland. Thank you for joining us, a simulcast, a dogcast, Indian cast. The Bullets will have the serve in set 2. They won the first set 25-22, but it was back and forth the whole way. Some really good volleyball action. If you're close, you still have time to make it out, because I would predict that these next few sets will be the exact same way. Official Gary Kester checking lineups on both teams. They've switched sides. Mediapolis will now be on the south end of the gym, the Arrows on the north. Shelby Steffner back to serve for the Bullets. Comes the serve. Hank gets it to Lowling, gets it to Mitchell. Bullets return it. We have some fight at the net. Steffner dinks it over. Wapello struggles, tries to get it, and falls on Wapello's side. So point 1 for Mediapolis. Steffner set to serve for the Bullets. Comes the ball. Hank takes it, gets it to Lowling. She gets it to the outside to Mitchell. Mitchell puts down a bullet, falls right at Springsteen's feet, for a side out, and ties the score at 1-1. Back to serve for Wapello. We have Kirsten Hank. Serves a net serve, so serve violation. Goes back to Mediapolis, serve error, back to Mediapolis. Ruthie John back to serve for the Bullets. Ball comes over. Hank takes it. Lowling gets it to the outside. Weak side hitter. Mitchell, she doesn't get it over the net, so 4 hits by Wapello. Point Mediapolis. Mediapolis leads 3-1 in set 2. Ruthie John with the serve for the Bullets. This one's taken by Tiffany Parsons. Lowling gets it to Mitchell, rolls off the net. Rolls down the side, actually Wapello's side, out of bounds. And point Mediapolis again. So some very rare kill errors there by Mitchell. This one, we have a service error by Mediapolis, goes out of bounds, so side out for Wapello. Scores 4-2 with the Bullets leading. Back to serve for Wapello. We have Holly Massner. Comes to serve. She gets just a little bit too much on that one. Another serve error. 2 in a row. 1 by Mediapolis, 1 by Wapello. So side out Mediapolis. And we have Maya Johnson set to serve for the Bullets with them leading 5-2. The serve. That one, we have another service error. Side out Wapello. Johnson's trying to catch the corner, puts it out of bounds. Mitchell back to serve for the Arrows. As they trail 5-3, she puts it over. Shelby Steffner gets it right at her feet, gets some offense off, and McKenna Cruz comes from the strong side, cross court, puts it down for a kill. Side out Meepo. Caitlin T back to serve for the Bullets. They lead 6-3. Here comes the jump serve. This one falls inbounds. Ace serve. Be 7-3. Coach Spielbauer wants a timeout. Bullets lead 7-3 in set 2. Again, Bullets won the first set, 25-22. These are some more sponsors for the Indian Cast for the football and volleyball seasons. We'd like to thank them all. We have Animal Angels, Hedge Above, Community Bank, Morning Sun Farm Implement, Steve Ernest Insurance Agency, State Bank of Wapello, Wapello Nursing and Rehab Center, Schaefer Construction, JD's Irish Ivy, Louisa Communications, Sunshine Dental, the Wapello Athletic Booster Club, More Plumbing and HVAC, Grimm Brothers, SEC, Wright Electric, Hewitt Excavating, and Midwest Restoration. T back with the serve. Here it comes. We have Hank. She puts it over the net. Had a little bit too much on it. Bullet's able to get some offense out of it. Kill attempt by number... Good question. I believe number 5, Ellie Gerber, but it went out of bounds, so side out Wapello. Wapello 7-4. We have Samantha Smith in to serve for the Arrows. Gerber tries, but blocked by Wapello. Number 10, Lowling, and number 7, Tiffany Parsons. Falls back on Mediapolis side, so point Wapello. Up. Pulls them within 2, 7-5. Samantha Smith behind the service line. And that one goes into the net for a serving error. A little bit of nerves tonight, I think, on both sides. Side out Meepo. Back to serve for the Bullets. Springsteen, who just checked into the game, and Ellie Gerber take a break. Springsteen will play the back row. Gerber will come in to go across the front. There's the serve. Hank to Lowling. Over to Dean Lands. Bullets are struggling to get it back over, and they don't get it over. Side out Wapello. Mediapolis leads 8-6 in the second set. Going back to serve for the Arrows, Tiffany Parsons. Here's the serve. Cruz to Johnson, middle hitter, Helena Hilliard puts down a bullet. Side out Mediapolis. They lead 9-6. McKenna Cruz back to serve for Mediapolis. Serves up. That one goes down for an ace serve, bounces right in front of Kristen Hank. 10-6 lead for the Bullets. Here goes the serve by Cruz. She moves a little bit as she's serving it. Tiffany Parsons, that goes off her hands out of bounds, so another ace serve for Cruz. That makes the lead 11-6. Arrows are ready. Here comes the serve. That one is attempted. Kirsten Hank took a swing at it, luckily missed it. It goes out of bounds, so service error on Cruz. Side out Wapello. They trail 11-7, and we have number 10, Addison Lowling, back to serve for Wapello. Steffner takes a serve reception. Ruthie John tries to put it down the line, goes out of bounds, so kill error on John. Point Wapello, 11-8. Again, Lowling behind the line. She gets the okay from the official. I guess they called it a touch when it was going out of bounds. So now kill error by Ruthie. Mediapolis has a serve, and they have block on Mariah Mitchell's kill attempt. Mitchell's going to try it again. Excuse me. This time as Dana lands, comes off her hand incorrectly. Point Meepo. Mediapolis leads now 13-7. Steffner behind the serve line for the Bullets. Here comes the serve. Mitchell rolls off her hands, goes backwards actually to Hank. Free ball by Wapello. Mediapolis trying to get some offense out of it. Dina Lands takes a stab at it as it's coming over, and it goes out of bounds on Mediapolis' side. So another point, Meepo. Mediapolis now leads 14-7. Timeout, Wapello. We'll go through our Dogcast sponsors for the football and volleyball season. We have Wright Electric, Standard of Beaverdale, Meepo Foods, Mediapolis Athletic Boosters, Myers Construction, Two Rivers Bank and Trust, Federal Mogul, Agraway Partners, MTC Technologies, Career Construction, Hawkeye Pettershop, Legends Pizza Junction, Mediapolis Savings Bank, Morning Sun Farm Implement, DMC Mutual Insurance Association, Mediapolis Natural Health, USG, and Serve Pro. We want to thank those sponsors for both the Dogcast and the Indian Cast. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, and I know it's quite nice just to be able to sometimes just stay home and listen to it on the computer, especially for some of those faraway games. Steffner set to serve for the Bullets. Hank to Lowling, sets to the outside to Mitchell. She has a bullet that can't be dug up by Mackenzie Springsteen. Side out Wapello. That gives the Arrows the 8th game of set 2. Mediapolis leads 14-8. Hank back to serve for the Arrows. Springsteen to Johnson, back set. John tries to dink it over, hits the net though. Error on John, point for Wapello. Makes the score 14-9. The Bullets leading. Here comes the serve. Steffner to Johnson to John, and this time she gets it down the line. Thought it was in, but it's called out, so kill error there by John. Another point for Wapello, makes the score 14-10. 3 straight points by Wapello. They're right back in this one. There's the serve by Hank. Springsteen back set to John. This time she dinks it as number 9 Kirsten Hank gets her hands on it as she's diving though, so side out Mediapolis. Makes the score 15-10. We have Ruthie John set to serve for the Bullets. Comes the serve. Hank to Lowling. She has a number 5, Mariah Mitchell, and it just goes sailing into diving McKenna Cruz. Goes down for a kill by Mitchell. Gives Wapello side out. Serving for the Arrows. Again, we have number 2, Holly Massner. Steffner to Johnson. Kill attempt by Ellie Gerber. Puts it in the net. Kill error by Gerber. Makes the score 15-12 in favor of the Bullets. Wapello catching up. Master serves it. Steffner. Back set by Johnson. Over to Ruthie John. Hits the net and comes back on Mediapolis' side. So score is now 15-13. Another kill error by the Bullets. Master ready to serve. Steffner to Johnson to Gerber, and we have Mitchell and Parsons. We're ready for that kill attempt. Stuff it right back over on the Mediapolis side. Arrows are within 1, 15-14. They trailed at one time 14-7, but getting right back into this set too. Here comes the serve. Steffner to Johnson. In the middle to Ruthie John. This one's in. Nice kill by John. Much needed side out for the Bullets. And Johnson back to serve. Bullets lead 16-14. Mitchell, you probably could hear a yell from here. Out. Service error by Johnson. So that puts the score at 16-15. And Mitchell going back to serve for the Arrows. She leads the team with ace serve. Steffner digs this one up. Good little offense of it. Ellie Gerber puts it up, and it goes over a block by Lowling and Grace Ely and falls to the floor, so side out Meepo. Mediapolis leads now 17-15. Caitlin T back to serve for the Bullets. Again, a jump serve. And that one goes to Massner. Lowling. Free balled over by Parsons. Mediapolis has it. Hilliard comes around from the strong side, puts it down for a kill, and the 18th point for the Bullets. Bullets lead 18-15. Caitlin T with the serve for Mediapolis. This one, whoa, looks like it's going out of bounds. I even heard Wapello call out, but it was right inside the line for an ace serve, 19-15. That one was close. And here comes a serve by T. This one by Massner. Nice dig by Massner. Hank, free ball by Wapello. Cruz. Johnson sets the outside. Ellie Gerber. She puts it up. A block attempt by Tiffany Parsons, but it falls on her side instead of the Wapello, Mediapolis side. So Bullets lead 20-15. T with the serve. There's a bullet that goes off of Mitchell's hands out of bounds for an ace serve, 21-15. Here comes the serve. Master serve reception to Lowling, to Parsons. She puts it down. Nice dig there by Mediapolis. They're going to have to free ball it over. No offense out of it. Wapello's turn. Hank, Lowling with a back set to number 7, Tiffany Parsons. Have a good volley going between both teams. Wapello attempts a free ball over Grace Ely, and it just didn't know exactly where she was at. Gets it in the net. So another point for Mediapolis. 22-15. Here's Caitlin T. Bullets have reeled off 5 straight points with T behind the service line. Lowling back sets it to Parsons. She dinks it over, falls for a kill. Side out Wapello. Kirsten Hank checks out of the ball game. Samantha Smith checks in for Wapello. Smith serving. Arrows trail 22-16. Serve reception by John. Set. McKenna Cruz has the ball just a little bit too much in front of her. Hits it out of bounds, but they are calling net violation on, I believe, Dina Lynn Lands. So side out Mediapolis. Springsteen back to serve for the Bullets. They lead 23-16. Serve goes to Hank. Lowling. She had a nice set there. That ball, not the easiest serve reception. She tries to get to Parsons. Parsons puts it in the net. So game point for Mediapolis, leading 24-16 in set 2. Massner to Lowling. Puts it on the strong side. Killer lands. Block. Goes off of Heidi Hilliard and McKenna Cruz out of bounds, so side out Wapello. Arrows getting some new life. Parsons back to serve for the Arrows. They trailed 24-17. Springsteen to Johnson. She just digs it over, goes out of bounds, and set 2 goes to the Bullets, 25-17. So Bullets at 2 sets. Both teams will take a little break. We won't take one here, though. I will run through the sponsors for the Indian Cast and the Dog Cast for the football and volleyball season. Again, we want to thank you all for listening. This is Kim Scheitlen bringing you the action between the Mediapolis Bullets and the Wapello Arrows. For the Dog Cast, we have Wright Electric, Standard of Beaverdale, Meepo Foods, Mediapolis Athletic Boosters, Myers Construction, Two Rivers Bank and Trust, Federal Mogul, Agroway Partners, MTC Technologies, Career Construction, Hawkeye Pettershop, Legends Pizza Junction, Mediapolis Savings Bank, Morning Sun Farm Implement, DMC Mutual Insurance Association, Mediapolis Natural Health, USG, Serve Pro. For the Indian cast, we have Midwest Restoration, Hewitt Excavating, Wright Electric, Grimm Brothers, Moore Plumbing and HVAC, the Wapello Athletic Booster Club, Sunshine Dental, Louisa Communications, JD's Irish Ivy, Schaefer Construction, Wapello Nursing and Rehab Center, State Bank of Wapello, Steve Ernest Insurance Agency, Morning Sun Farm Implement, Community Bank, Hedge Above, and Animal Angels. So glad again that everyone's listening. There's some really good volleyball action, close sets. Mediapolis won the first set, 25 to 22. Second set also went to the Bullets, 25 to 17. Third match, set will be underway shortly. Right now we have the students serving for T-shirts. We have people actually falling down out there, so getting a little rough. That was very nice. One of the Wapello High School individuals ran into one of the Mediapolis Elementaries, but he sure made sure the guy got up and that he was okay. I think they were so excited to get a T-shirt. Indian Arrows coming in. No, let's try that again. Wapello Arrows coming in from the timeout. They should have the serve here in this third set. The Bullets also make their entrance. Mediapolis students waving the flag. I said again, Mediapolis students dressed in red, white, and blue. Wapello students with the cowboy or farm theme over there. I see one farm animal, a cow. The rest of the students donned in plaid shirts, a lot of them in coveralls and cowboy hats. It's nice to see both groups of kids getting into the ball game. A rivalry nonetheless, but still with a lot of activities. These kids are probably in together. Wapello not far away from Mediapolis. They know each other. So both teams back on the court, ready for set 3. Again, Wapello will have the serve. Officials checking out both teams. Mediapolis playing on the north end of the court for the third set, and Wapello will be on the south. Back to serve for Wapello, we have Addison Lolling. She leads the team with assists. Also, I think I mentioned she's in the top 25 for assists in Class 2A schools. Cruz to Johnson. Cross-court set there to John. Wapello's getting it back over, has to free ball it over by Kenna Lands. Mediapolis, though, off of the dig. Johnson can't get to it, so falls for point Wapello. Wapello leads 1-0. Lolling behind the serve line for the Arrows. Here comes the serve. Springsteen, Johnson. This time gets it to the middle. Caitlin T. Wapello can't get this one over, so side out Mediapolis. Ruthie John set to serve for the Bullets. Serve goes to Hank. She ducks at the last minute, thinks it's out of bounds. It sure looked like it would go out, but it falls just inside the line. So ace serve for John. Mediapolis leads 2-1. The serve, she tries to gently get it over. Just hit the front corner, very close, but goes out of bounds. Side out for Wapello. Number 9, Kirsten Hank, set to serve for the Arrows. The bullet back to Cruz. Gets it to Johnson, who puts it right over. Doesn't try setting it. So close to the net. Mitchell has it. Bullet coming over. The Bullet struggling to get it over. They're going to have to free ball it. This time Parsons to Lowling to Mitchell. And this time she puts one just a little bit too much on it. Goes out of bounds. So kill error by Mitchell. And side out Meepo. Bullets lead 3-2. Johnson set to serve for the Bullets in set 3. Comes the serve. That one. Hank backs up, leaves it alone as it goes out of bounds. Another service error by Mediapolis. That'll bring Holly Massner back to serve for the Arrows. Scores tied up 3-3. Steffner. Johnson sets it to the outside hitter, Ellie Gerber. Here comes Mitchell from the Bullets. Nice dig by Steffner, but it goes up, hits the ceiling. It had that much on it. Comes down. Meepo's side, point Arrows. That was Mitchell again leads the Wapello Arrows with team, and she's 5th in Class 2A with kills. This time she gets an ace serve. She leads the Arrows with ace serves, but that was Massner with that ace serve. Arrows lead 5-3. Here comes the serve. Steffner. Johnson gets it to the strong side hitter, Ruthie John. She puts it down for a kill. So side out Meepo. Caitlin T. set to serve for the Bullets. She leads the team with ace serves. We have 2 balls on the court right now. We'll get one off. T has one. The officials table now has the other one, and here comes the serve. Jump serve. Massner gets it to Lowling. She sets it to Mitchell, who puts it right down the line for a kill and a side out Wapello. Set to serve for the Arrows is Mitchell. She's in the back row now. Arrows lead 6-4. John to Johnson to Cruz. She put nice dive there by Holly Massner. Wapello gets it over. Gerber makes a kill attempt. It goes into the net. So kill error by Gerber. Point for Wapello. That was a nice dig by Holly Massner off a kill attempt by Mediapolis. Mitchell set to serve for the Arrows. Here comes the serve. Out of bounds. Service error. And that'll give a side out Meepo. Bullets trail 7-5. Gerber checks out. Springsteen checks in, and she'll be behind the line to serve for the Bullets. Kenzie Springsteen, a sophomore. A lot of new faces for the Bullets this year with so many seniors graduating. Serve reception by Hank gets close to the net. Helena Hilliard's there and puts it down for a kill. 7-6, Arrows lead. Springsteen with the serve. Another jump serve. Hank to Lowling. Back sets it to Parsons. She just misses the corner. Goes out of bounds, but touched by the Bullets, so side out Wapello. And ready to serve for Wapello, Samantha Smith. Checking in, Hank checks out. In the back row, we also have Mitchell and Massner, I believe. Serve reception, Steffner, Johnson, Hilliard. Back on the Wapello side, Lowling gets it to Parsons. Comes off a block, falls on Wapello's side, side out Meepo. McKenna Cruz, serve for the Bullets. They trail 7-8. Third set of the game, the Bullets won the first 2. Miss Cruz with the serve. Service error. Seems like I've said that a lot tonight. Side out Wapello. Parsons set to serve for Wapello. So serve. Over. Springsteen. Nice serve reception there. Maya Johnson. Ruthie John. This time kill falls by John. Just barely misses the line. Side out. Steffner back to serve for the Bullets. Mediapolis trails 9-8. Steffner, the only senior for the Bullets this season. Hank to Lowling. She decides not to set it and just dinks it over. Catches the Bullets off guard, and it falls for a point. Lowling back to serve now for the Arrows. Arrows lead 10-8. It's the serve. Steffner comes off the roof. Bullets are struggling just to get it over. A one-handed try there by McKenna Cruz, but it fails. Point Arrows. Wapello now leads 11-8. There's a serve. Springsteen. Steffner. John. Hank, Lowling, and Mitchell. And this time she's just a little bit too far back. Gets it into the net for a kill error. Side out Mediapolis. Ruthie John set to serve for the Bullets. Mediapolis trails 9-11. Serves up. Hank to Lowling. To Mitchell down the line, and the Bullets can't get anywhere close to it. Side out Wapello, kill by Mitchell. Again, she'll be attending Western University in Illinois next fall, to play volleyball. Hank set to serve for the Arrows. Steffner. Johnson in the middle to T. Falls for a kill, hits the net, took a little bit off of it, caught Wapello off guard, and falls. So side out. Mediapolis. Maya Johnson set to serve for the Bullets. They trailed 10-12. So serve. Parsons to Hank, and Wapello. That one went over just a little bit too close to the net though. So T was ready on the Mediapolis side, puts it down for a kill. 12-11 now. Timeout Wapello, I believe, but again, we want to thank these sponsors for bringing you the Dogcast and the Indian Cast this football volleyball season. For the Dogcast, we have Serve Pro, USG, Mediapolis Natural Health, DMC Mutual Insurance Association, Morning Sun Farm Implement, Mediapolis Savings Bank, Legends Pizza Junction, Hawkeye Petter Shop, Career Construction, MTC Technologies, Agraway Partners, Federal Mogul, Two Rivers Bank and Trust, Myers Construction, Mediapolis Athletic Boosters, Meepo Foods, Standard of Beaverdale, Ride Electric, sponsor for both. On the Indian Cast side, Midwest Restoration, Hewitt Excavating, and I'll stop there. Johnson with the serve. Service error, Johnson. Side out, Mediapolis. Back to serve for the Arrows, we have, I believe it's Holly Massner. Arrows lead 13-11 in set 3. Steffner. Johnson back sets it to John. She puts it down. Lowling tries to get it, but goes off her hands. So a kill by John. They'll give Mediapolis a side out. And Chi back to serve for the Bullets. Comes to serve. Mitchell gets it over. Back to T. It hits the net. Bullets can't dig it out, so falls for side out. Wapello, 14-12. Mitchell set to serve for Wapello. Again, she leads the team in ace serves and kills. Serve reception by John, not high enough. So point Wapello. Arrows now lead 15-12 in set 3. So serve. This one's service error by Mitchell. A lot of service errors tonight. I think a lot on the line for both teams. Girls, a lot of rivalry and maybe some nerves out there. Still early in the season as well. Mackenzie Springsteen checks into the game and back behind the serving line for the Bullets. Massner, Lowling, back sets it to Parsons. That one sails, hits the line as it's going out and goes down for a kill. Side out Wapello. 16-13 lead for the Arrows. Samantha Smith checks into the ball game for the serve. Here comes the serve. Steffner. Johnson decides to dink it over, but Wapello is ready for it. Parsons with the kill attempt. Comes off a John Hilliard block. And falls, I believe, out of bounds. So point Wapello. I thought that was what happened, but then I wasn't sure. I thought the official was trying to give the ball to Mediapolis. So Smith with the serve. Arrows lead 17-13 in set 3. Cruz to Johnson. Shelby Steffner tries flat-footing it over from the back row. Doesn't have enough arch on it. Goes into the net. So kill error. And Wapello leads 18-13. Timeout Mediapolis. We'll run through the Indian Cast sponsors. We have Wright Electric, Grimm Brothers, More Plumbing and HVAC, the Wapello Athletic Booster Club, Sunshine Dental, Louisa Communication, JD's Irish Ivy, Schaefer Construction, Wapello Nursing and Rehab Center, State Bank of Wapello, Steve Ernest Insurance Agency, Morning Sun Farm Implement, Community Bank, Hedge Above, and Animal Angels. And again, this is Kim Scheitlen. Thanks for listening to the Dogcast tonight. Bringing you volleyball action. Wapello Arrows visiting the Mediapolis Bullets. Serves up and ready. Mediapolis gets it over. Massner to Lowling. Back sets it to Parsons. She gets it over. Mediapolis struggling to get it over, but does. No offense out of it, just a free ball. This time Lowling just dinks it over, but Mediapolis. Johnson back sets. To John. She dinks it over. Back and forth. Good volley between both teams. Back set by Johnson. Cruz with a kill attempt, and this time Wapello can't get it over. Side out Mediapolis. Bullets trail 18-14. Cruz back to serve for the Bullets. In the back row, we have Hank, Massner, and Mitchell for the Arrows. This one sails out of bounds. Another service error by the Bullets. And we have Parsons set to serve for the Arrows with them leading 19-14. Serve. Springsteen. Johnson. Hilliard. Nice block back there by Wapello. Mediapolis will try it again. This time John. Lowling. Over to Lands. Denny Lynn Lands. It comes back. Hank has a diving attempt at it, but doesn't get it. So side out Mediapolis. It's a nice hustle on Kirsten Hank's part. Shelby Steffner set to serve for the Bullets. They trail 15-19. Hank, Lowling, Mitchell from the back row. Bullets. Johnson decides not to set the ball, dinks it over, catches the Arrows off guard, and it falls for a kill. 16-19 ball game. Arrows leading set 3. Bullets won the first one 25-22 and the second set 25-17. Hank, Lowling, Mitchell from the back row. Steffner digs it. And there's a diving Maya Johnson, tries to get it, but goes out of bounds. So side out. Wapello off of the Mitchell kill. And we have Lowling set to serve for Wapello. Serve reception. Springsteen, Johnson to the middle. Ruthie John, it's touched though as it goes out of bounds, so side out Mediapolis. Ruthie John set to serve for the Bullets. Sophomore. She's moving over to the left side of the court. Again, the server, as long as they're behind the line, can move in any position. Hank to Lowling. She gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell has a kill attempt. Bullets trying to get it back over. Free ball. Comes back and over. Falls just in the corner. Point Mediapolis. Spielbauer checking on that one. The line judge makes the call. Not too happy about that one. It's 20-18. John with the serve. Hank to Lowling. Off of the net. Mitchell digs it over. Gerber. Springsteen. T. Bullets get it back over after a nice block by Wapello. Lowling sets it over. Crew. Johnson. Lowling. This time Hank sets it to Mitchell. Nice serve, dig there by Ruthie John. and two bullets fighting over it. It was a great serve reception. They collide, and the ball drops, so side out Wapello. Hank set to serve for the Arrows. Arrows lead 21-18 in set 3. Ready for the serve. Steffner, Johnson in the middle there. Tees trying to kind of get out of the way there or get in the way of Johnson, collided. Anyway, it's a point for the Arrows. They lead 22-18. Hank still behind the serving line. Here comes the serve. Steffner to Johnson. Tee falls in the middle of the court. Side out Mediapolis. 22-19. Maya Johnson serving for the Bullets. Serve. Oh, little communication there between Wapello players. Ace serve by Johnson. 22-20. Bullets are within 2 points. Wapello calls the timeout. Again, some great volleyball action. Close sets. Bullets won the first one in a back and forth match, 25-22. Second set, Bullets take that one also, 25-17. But third set, Wapello's had the lead really right from the beginning, and they lead now 22-20. Bullets have the serve. Maya Johnson behind the line. We have a Wapello player running with a cornstalk. Comes over on the Mediapolis side too, holding up his cornstalk. Maya Johnson with the serve. Here we go. Hank to Lowling. Gets it over to Mitchell, and boy, she puts it down inside the spike line. That one was straight down. What a kill. Side out Wapello after that kill by Mariah Witchell. Here's the serve by Massner. Bullets free ball it over. Lowling to Mitchell. Comes back off a block. Wapello gets it back over though. Steffner to Johnson. Cruz dinks it over. Wapello's ready. Lowling back over in the strong side to Mitchell. This one she puts out of bounds. Side out Mediapolis. That'll take T behind the service line. It seems like that's the time for the Bullets to score when Caitlin T's back there. Arrows lead 23-21. Here's the serve. Massner to Mitchell to Parsons. Oh, she puts it right down the line. Side out Wapello. They'll get the ball back. Mitchell back for Wapello, and they have game point. They lead 24-21. Getting some encouragement from Lowling on the Wapello side. Here comes the serve. It's a bullet. Ruthie John gets it. Gets too close to the net. Falls. Set 3 goes to the Arrows. 25-21. Good game. So just like last year, this one won't be done in 3 sets. We're going to set 4. That's what happened at Wapello last year. Bullets won 3-1. Right now they lead 2-1. Both teams going for a timeout. Wapello actually even going outside. Maybe want to cool off a little bit. The gym, of course, located right by the driveway there, so they can open the door, get a little bit of fresh air, take a timeout. Each team allotted 3 minutes for a timeout. We want to thank these sponsors for the Indian Cast for football and volleyball seasons. We have Animal Angels, Hedge Above, Community Bank, Morning Sun Farm Implement, Steve Ernest Insurance Agency, State Bank of Wapello, Wapello Nursing and Rehab Center, Schaefer Construction, JD's Irish Ivy, Louisa Communications, Sunshine Dental, the Wapello Athletic Booster Club, More Plumbing and HVAC, Grimm Brothers, Wright Electric, Hewitt Excavating, and Midwest Restoration. And did you know that SCC is on a $27 million building spree? Check out their new Health Professions Center and Blackhawk Tower in West Burlington and the Industrial Technologies Training Center in Keokuk, or visit sssiowa.edu. Sponsors for the Dogcast for football and volleyball this fall season, we have Wright Electric, Standard of Beaverdale, Meepo Foods, Mediapolis Boosters, Myers Construction, Two Rivers Bank and Trust, Federal Mogul, Agroway Partners, MTC Technologies, Career Construction, Hawkeye Petter Schaub, Legends Pizza Junction, Mediapolis Savings Bank, Morning Sun Farm Implement, DMC Mutual Insurance Association, Mediapolis Natural Health, USG, and Serve Pro. Bullets back in, and now Wapello comes back in. Their fans greeting them as they come in. Set 4, Mediapolis will be on the south side of the gym, Wapello on the north. Should be the Bullets serve. And we'll get ready for some more good volleyball action. Again, we thank you for listening tonight. This is the Dogcast. This is Kim Scheitlin bringing you the Dogcast with the Mediapolis Bullets hosting the Wapello Arrows. This is a Southeast Iowa Super Conference North contest. Both teams just opening conference action. We'll have the conference tournament coming up soon. I would say in the next week or two, the finals for that. Always head down at SCC. So Kirsten Hank checks in as libero for Wapello. Wapello getting set. Shelby Steffner back behind the service line for the Bullets. Needs to check in as she's the libero. Official Gary Kester checking rotation, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. Hilliard checks out, Steffner checks in. Whistle's blown, and we're ready for set 4. Well, Hank, Wapello gets the ball over, but Caitlin T's waiting there in the middle and puts it right down. So point Meepo, 1-0. With Parsons, Hank, and Mitchell in the back row for Wapello. Hank to Lowling. She sets it outside. Mitchell, it hits the top of the net. It bounces over on Mediapolis side. Falls on the Mediapolis side. Side out Wapello. And Hank back to serve for the Arrows. Game tied at 1-1. Hank with the serve. Springsteen, serve reception goes straight over. Number 13, Kenna Lands, is ready at the net. Puts it down for point Wapello. I guess she was in the net. So side out Mediapolis. Ruthie John set to serve for the Bullets. Sorry about that. Bullets lead 2-1. Comes the serve. Hank to Lowling. She sets it on the outside. Mitchell gets over, gets it up. Bullets back over, off of Gerber. And again, Lands is in the middle, gets it back. Lowling to Hank, bump set to Mitchell on the outside. Kenna Cruz digs it. Johnson over to Gerber. This one's blocked off of Mitchell, and Kenna Lands falls on Mediapolis side for side out Wapello. Score knotted at 2. Holly Massner checks in, play the back row, and serve for the Arrows. Serve reception there by Steffner. Johnson, T, blocked right back by Wapello. This time, T gets it right over into the corner on a dink. Falls for a point and a side out, Mediapolis. Johnson serving for the Bullets. They lead 3-2. Set 4. Here comes the serve. That one, a service error. Boy, I've said that a lot tonight. Got just a little bit too much on it. Mitchell set to serve for the Arrows. Comes the serve. She puts that one out of bounds as well. So service error leads to a side out for the Bullets. They lead 4-3. Caitlin T serving for the Bullets. Good crowd in here tonight for this Highway 61 rivalry. That one comes off Holly Massner, goes up into the beams, and it's really hard to know where it's coming down. It falls on the Wapello side, so point for Mediapolis. Bullets lead 5-3. Serve. Hank Lowling to Parsons. Parsons doesn't put a lot in it, catches the Bullets off guard, and it falls for a kill. And an arrow side out. Set to serve, Samantha Smith of Wapello playing the back row for the Bullets. We have Ruthie John, Helena Hilliard, Shelby Steffner. Serve reception there, goes up, hits the beams, falls on the Mediapolis side. That ties the score at 5. Samantha Smith set to serve again for the Arrows. John to Steffner. Gerber gets it over to Lands. Lowling. Parsons. She hits it. Dug up by Johnson. Bullets trying to get a little bit more offense. Ellie Gerber hits it, but a kill error as it sails out of bounds. Point Meepo. Samantha Smith with the serve. Steffner. Johnson decides just to take it right over. Wapello's ready. Kill attempt by Parsons. Hits a block attempt by the Bullets. Falls for the Arrows' 7th point. They lead 7-5 in set 4. Again, if you've just joined, the Bullets lead 2-1, more than the 4th set, but the Arrows are leading this one. Steffner to Johnson off a back set. Cruz tries to dink it over. It goes down all the side of the net, but it falls on Meepo's side. Point Wapello. They lead 8-5. Timeout by Mediapolis. Again, thanks for listening to the Dogcast tonight. This is Kim Scheitlen bringing you volleyball action. I'm not sure when the next Dogcast, I would assume it's Friday night with the Bulldogs playing, I believe, at home. Both teams back on the court already. Smith set to serve for the Arrows. Arrows lead 8-5. John goes over the net. Lands tries to tug it back over. Bullets get it. Hilliard hits from the middle, falls for a kill. Side out Meepo. Mackenzie Springsteen checks into the ball game. Gerber checks out. Springsteen behind the line to serve for the Bullets. They trail 8-6 in set 4. Use the ball. Serve. Mitchell to Lowling. Bump sets it. Parsons is there. She tries to get down the middle. Cruz to Steffner. Johnson. And it falls out of bounds. Wapello side out. Wapello. Parsons set to serve for the Arrows. They lead 9-6. Serve. Cruz, serve reception to Johnson. Back to Cruz. She gets it. Falls right in the middle of the court. Side out Meepo. Wapello had backed off waiting for a real hard kill attempt, and it just fell in the middle of the floor. Scout Buster checks into the game for the Bullets. She's back to serve. Bullets trail 9-7. Goes to serve. Hank to Lowling to Dana Lands. Steffner. Oh, a kill attempt there. Nice try there by Ruthie John, but has a little bit too much on it behind her, and it sails out of bounds. Side out Wapello. Lowling set to serve for the Arrows. Arrows lead again 10-7. Here comes the serve. Springsteen. Johnson tries to sneak it over. Wapello's ready. Hank to Lowling and gets it to Mitchell, but kill error by Mitchell, so side out Mediapolis. Shelby Steffner set to serve for the Bullets. They trail 10-8. Parsons to Lowling. Gets it on the outside. Strong side hitter there for Mitchell. Bullets ready for it. John on the opposite side. Blocked by Mitchell, and Kenna Lance falls on the Mediapolis side. Side out Wapello. Just back and forth, back and forth. Kirsten Hank serving for the Arrows. They lead 11-8 in set 4. The serve's up. Steffner. Johnson into the middle. T. It sails out of bounds. Kill error. Wondering if that one didn't get touched, but the officials don't call it. So Hank to serve. Arrows lead 12-8. Hank to Springsteen. Johnson. Ruthie John tries to have a kill attempt. Mitchell and Kenna Lance ready though. Falls on Mediapolis side. Arrows with another point. 13-8. Hank behind the line for the Arrows. She serves. Cruz, nice serve reception. Johnson gets it to the middle to T. That time it's off of hands. Goes out of bounds, but off of Wapello hands, so side out Meepo. Ruthie John set to serve for the Bullets. They trail 13-9. In the back row for Wapello, we have Parsons, Hank, and I believe Ely. That one, ace serve from Ruthie John, just falls right in the middle of the floor. Again, Ely, Hank, and Parsons in the back row. Front rows, Mitchell, Lowling, and Kenna Lance. A serve reception by Hank. Lowling bump sets it to Mitchell. She's a little bit off the net, so kill error by Mitchell. Goes into the net. It's a point for Mediapolis. Bullets pull within 2, 13-11. John with the serve. Parsons. Hank has to back up to get that one. Lowling will put it over. See if the Bullets can get any offense. T dinks it over. It comes off a block attempt by Gracie Ely. It falls on the Wapello side. 13-12 Bullets. John with the serve. Parsons to Lowling. Puts it right there for Mitchell. She's ready. It sails out of bounds though. Score's knotted at 13. John to Hank. Mitchell and Kenna Lance will put it over. The Bullets. Maya Johnson doesn't set it. Tries to trick Wapello and it works. Falls for a point. Bullets now lead 14-13. Wapello calls the timeout. Again, if you're just joining it, this is set 4 varsity volleyball action between the Mediapolis Bullets, the Wapello Arrows, excuse me. Mediapolis won the first set 25-22. They also took the second set 25-17. Arrows stormed back, led the whole way in set 3, won 25-21. And we're in set 4 now. Bullets lead 14-13. Ruthie John serving for the Bullets now. Bullets trailed 13-8, had a side out, and now they've tied the game and now lead by 1. Here comes the serve. Parsons to Lowling, has to run to catch that one. Mitchell will have to free ball it over. Cruz, Johnson. T has a kill attempt. Goes off Kenna Lance's hands, I believe, as it goes out of bounds. So point for Mediapolis. Wapello's there with the blocks, but they're just not falling, just kind of going off the tips of their fingers. There's Ruthie John. Barely gets it over. Wapello. Mitchell dinks it. Almost goes over. A lot of net play there between both teams, back and forth. Falls on the Wapello side. Point Mediapolis. They lead now 16-13. Ruthie John with the serve for the Bullets. Hank. Lowling bump sets it. And Gracie Ely's there. Bullets try to get some offense out of it. Ellie Gerber. Too far off the net, hits it in the net, so side out Wapello. Wapello trails 16-14. Holly Massner. Back to serve for Wapello. Here's the serve. Ruthie John, Shelby Steffner. Cruz have to free ball it over. Hank, Lowling, and Mitchell, and she's ready. Nice dig there by Ruthie John. Bullets get it over. Wapello getting some offense out of it. Nope, free ball it back over. Cruz to Johnson, to T. Point Mediapolis. Comes off of a block from Wapello onto their own side. Excuse me, side out. Maya Johnson serving now. Wapello's Mitchell gets it over. Dig by Steffner. Backhands over by Caitlin T. Bullets now lead 18-14. Timeout Wapello. As you can hear, it's pretty noisy here in the gym. Mediapolis students chanting USA and waving the flag. Wapello students again are all decked out as farmers. They're holding a corn stalk. We have someone coming through with the flag. Not sure who that young gentleman is running up and down the sideline. Good friendly rivalry here between Mediapolis and Wapello. Wapello trails 18-14. Maya Johnson for the Bullets, serving for Mediapolis. Here's the serve. Massner to Lolo. Lowling and Hank both thought each was going to get it, and it falls down between them. So point Mediapolis, 19-14. Little communication there, but problem. I'm sure they'll get it all ironed out. Johnson again, ready to serve. Massner. Lowling has to run for that one. What a good setter. She's really on the ball. Mitchell dinks it over. Steffner dives and tries to get it. Gets a hand on it before it sails out of bounds, but side out Wapello. Now Mitchell back to serve for the Wapello Arrows. They trail 15-19. John with the serve reception. Johnson backhand, back sets it to Caitlin T. Puts it down for a kill. Side out Mediapolis. T now back to serve for the Bullets. Bullets lead 20-15. Jump serve by Caitlin T. Goes off of Mitchell's arms, hits the beams. Wapello tries to get over in three, but it just misses. Point Meepo. (21-15). Caitlin T with the serve. Mediapolis leads, set 4. Mitchell. Lowling, oh boy. She's trying to get there, but as she gets there to dink it over, Ellie Gerber's there on the other side of the net and blocks it back. So point Meepo. The Bullets lead 22-15. T with the serve for Mediapolis. Serve reception, hits the net. Hanks is ready to Lowling, to Parsons. A little bit back too far off the net. She hits it into the net for a kill error, and now the Bullets lead 23-15. Mediapolis with the serve. Massner, serve receives. It goes all the way over. McKenna Cruz sees a gift coming over the net, tries to hit it right back, but goes off her hand. Wrong. Side out Wapello. Samantha Smith checks in to serve for the Arrows. They trail 23-16. In set 4. John to Johnson. Steffner will just put it over. Mitchell, Lowling, Parsons in the middle, hitter, hits it. It's inside, right on the line, goes down for a kill. Point Wapello. 23-17. John, Johnson, Cruz, Lowling on the Wapello side. Mitchell bump sets it to Dina Lands. She gets it over. It falls on a block between two Mediapolis players on the Mediapolis side. Point Wapello. Wapello coming back with 3 straight points. Now they only trail 23-18. Smith with the serve. Steffner, Johnson, Cruz on the outside, comes off a Wapello block, falls for a side out. Game point, Meepo. Mackenzie Springsteen checks into the game for the Mediapolis. Gerber checks out. Game, match point. Bullets lead 24-18. Massner, Lolling, sets it to the middle. Parsons gets it over, and nobody's home on the Meepo side. Falls for a kill. Side out Wapello. 24-19. Massner checks out. Kenna Lambs checks in to play the front row. And Tiffany Parsons set to serve for the Arrows. Again, we're at game point, match point for the Bullets. Cruz, serve receives it too close to the net. Johnson can't get it. Point Wapello, 24-20. Parsons set to serve for the Arrows. It's a serve. Cruz. Again, serve reception. She gets it too close. Johnson can't get to it. 21-24. Arrows climbing right back in. 3 straight points. Parsons with the serve. Cruz. Johnson. Ruthie John dinks it over. Mitchell's ready for it, however. Back and forth. Wapello with Lolling. Gets it to Mitchell. Dug by Johnson. Steffner have to free ball it over by John. Mitchell to Lolling. Back to Kenna Lambs. She puts it out of bounds. Mediapolis wins the 4th set and the match, 25-21. 4 great sets of volleyball there, folks. Mediapolis won the first set, 25-22. The second set as well went to Mediapolis, 25-17. Arrows took the third set, 25-21. And the Bullets take the 4th set and the match, 25-21. If you weren't here tonight, you missed some great volleyball. Both teams should be proud of themselves. And I know that probably won't be the last time they meet. I wouldn't be surprised if these teams meet again during the conference tournament. I'm going to run through the sponsors.